happened to Sweden as well. They just couldn't chase it down. It was a huge target. So if you look at the squad, they have a couple of changes. Lucas Smith is coming in, and I think there is Rahmatullah Mangal as well. So they've got a couple of changes, France. So Lucas Smith and Rahmatullah Mangal both are in. And with the look at the Austria squad. They have got one change, and Janan so Janan is in.
Yeah, we just missed it a little bit earlier, but as the Austrian team went up, you could see they've got a lot of energy. They all took a jog up onto the field. They are ready. They are excited for this match against France. They're coming in as the favourites for the match. Like I said, you could just see the energy of their side. The batters are ready to go in, and there's a little bit of cloud build-up over here in the background over here, Rashid. I think it's going to help the bowlers a little bit. And there we get going. First ball, flick, and it's gone over the boundary. 6 runs.
Mukhtar Ali Gholami, who opens the account with a maximum 6, and it is Aqib Javed, the captain, opening the attack for the Austria.
I think with the wind blowing, the wind helped it a little bit over there because it didn't get quite out of the middle. You can see he had a little bit of doubt over there. But second ball coming up. Oh,
this is some pace from Aqib Javed. We know Mukhtar Ali Gholami, he has played so many matches in Nujburi, and he's so strong at leg side. The moment you ball on the page, so it will go. He will go hard at you, so don't ball it there. He's so strong there. This is excellent bowling. Good comeback from the captain, Aqib Javed.
Yeah, you would think after seeing the last 2 balls that first ball was just a little bit of a loosener. He was just not really ready to start off the innings, but great comeback over here by Javed.
What I really liked about the Austrian bowlers, apart from Aqib Javed, they are not so express, but the line and length, excellent ball again. So just pitched on a good length, and just it has got a bit bounce as well. So this is good bowling, and the rest of the bowlers, apart from Aqib Javed, they are not so express, but their line and length, they're so nice, and they're so disciplined in fielding as well.
And that one on the legs, over mid-wicket. It's bouncing, but it might fall short. Yes, it's stopping. He didn't get enough on that, but it's an easy 2 for them over there.
Yeah, the outfield has got a bit slower. So Mukhtar Ali Gholami, he is in a taking mood, and they have promoted him to the opening. Yeah, good running between the wickets.
Yeah, as he got hold of that shot, he immediately called yes. He was ready to take on that run.
So first over, 9 Mukhtar Ali Gholami will be on the strike again. They were so good, Austrian, yesterday, so they chased the target, and now they will be chasing today again.
First ball of the over, and gets it over mid-off. Clears the inner ring. Lovely shots over there to get this over going. So both overs starting with a boundary so far.
Yeah, down the ground. Omer Tariq, who usually swings away from the bat. Yeah, there it is. And he has bowled nicely in this tournament. He has been economical and wicket taker too. So France would be hoping to open the victory account from this match. They have played 2 matches. They have lost both of them, one against Sweden and the other against Norway. Nicely played towards the deep point just for a single. Played lately. Austria would love to keep that winning momentum to the final as well.
Some good movement over there in the air. As I mentioned just as we started, we've got a little bit of clouds moving in over here, and I think with that little bit of extra pressure in the air, the bowlers might be able to capitalize on that, getting a little bit of extra swing.
Yeah, rightly so. When it gets cloudy, it helps the seam bowling. Play it softly. Basir Khan was the fielder, restricted them not to get a single. So this is good bowling, pitching a bit fuller.
Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, just walking past that one. Other than that one boundary for the over, it was a really good over from Omer. Good comeback over there. Strong over. Just look at that movement, just a little bit, and it's just enough to fool Mustafa over there.
And he has kept the slip as well. So slip would be interested.
You can just see that feel. You've got a slip, you've got a short third over there, almost like a fly slip as well as a gully. So they are really thinking that they are going to get that edge, whether it's a fine one or a thick one, but they do believe there's a catch coming in that area. Second over, third over coming up over here, second for Javed, starting off with a wide.
Cape Javed, who generates a lot of pace.
Gets hold of that one in between the gap, and the ball races away, and the ball wins 4 runs. Good shot over there. Mukhtar Ali means business over here.
He has got a good start. He got a start yesterday too, but he needs to continue that one. It's not about 20, 15 runs. It's about taking the innings longer you can. So you have got to start now. Capitalize on that. Take your team so deep. Yeah, playing away from the body. It was a wider one.
Yeah, you can definitely see he's a lot more comfortable hitting towards the leg side. As soon as it goes a little bit there, but also the ball was a bit wide. His weight was just not over there to make the most out of that shot. Much better, but it's in the air. However, it's across the boundary for 4 runs over the head. He wasn't in control of that shot. It's not where he planned it. He wanted to go straight. However, the ball making its way behind the point region instead of going straight over the bowler's head. At the end of the day, it's a boundary. It's 4 runs. Good start here for France.
Yeah, runs are coming. So it's a flying start, 23 without loss in the 3rd over. Yeah, umpire calls, it's wide.
Yeah, Javed he's been attacking that wide line. He wants to keep it wide, but this one, just a little bit too much. He's got the right plan, but it's just too much movement over there, and he's conceding another wide for this over.
And it's quite strange. He doesn't have any protection out there. It's only mid-wicket and fine leg. Excellent bowling. This is the line. Beautiful ball. So if you are bowling that area, you must have a sweeper protection out in the deep point. But this is excellent ball.
Yeah, it's a good point you make there, Rashid. I mean, that deep fine leg, it doesn't make sense, especially if he wants to go wide. But the previous ball was more to his field. Like that ball, that's where he wants to bowl for the field that he set. But he just didn't execute the correct ball over there. And Mukhtar Ali takes complete control of that and capitalized with a big boundary of a 6 over there.
Mukhtar Ali Gulami, we all know him, that he's a very attacking player. And he wants to utilize power play, and so far he has been successful.
How will Javed respond after that one? And seems to be a little bit of noise, some talking perhaps. Keeper saying sorry. I guess he was still eagering the fielders on while the bowler started his run up. Last ball of the over.
Nicely bowled. Played with a straight hand, defended excellent. So this is a good comeback from Aqib Javed.
Unfortunately, a little bit of an expensive over there. France 30 without loss after 3 overs. That previous over, like I say, quite expensive. 16 coming off of it with 2 wides included over there. That was a really good over for France. They're really going to need to capitalize on that over. It's brought their run rate up quite a bit. And this is the big thing, which we saw in the previous match with Norway, that partnerships are very important over here, Rashid. That as soon as you don't get those partnerships going, I think that's where Sweden was lacking a little bit. They had some good partnerships going, but just not as good as the Norwegians did.
Yeah, rightly so. If you are to put a big total, you need to have at least 2 to 3 partnerships in an innings. And that's how. Oh, so there is a chance. Fielder is under ball, and he caught nicely. Mustafa Umar, who was off the strike for so many balls, swung widely his bat, and it went high, and he caught nicely.
Yeah, for a moment there, you thought there might have been a collision. As you can see, there's 3 fielders running in.
But this is
But
good communication.
Imran calling for that ball. He's like, don't worry, guys. I've got this one. I've got you covered. I'm backing myself. And he takes a good catch over there. Mustafa walking off without having scored any runs in this innings. He will be disappointed with that.
I think it was too early to go after. So as a result, Mustafa lost the wicket. The new batter, Smith, I think it is his first match of the tournament. Omer Tariq has been a wicket taker for Austria, and he swings away from the batter. He's not a much express bowler, but the discipline that he shows in line and length makes it very tough for the batter.
Yeah, Lucas Smith coming in for this match. Let's see how he's kicking off. Just taking the fence, just checking out the pitch over here. Not used to the conditions. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with that. It's still early in the match. France has got a good score going.
Yeah, he can take
He can take a couple of balls, yes.
See off this new ball.
Just get through the power play, I would say.
Take your time. You have score on the board. Don't be worried about scoring. It's just be there and you will.
There we go, trying something new. He's just, he advances a little bit forward just to see if that's the best way to go about it. As we saw with the Norwegians, Wali did that very, very well, where he was just approaching the bowlers, getting to the pitch of the ball, just making it a little bit easier. So Lucas Smith trying the same thing over here.
A bit shorter from Omer Tariq and played towards the leg side for a single. So Smith opens his account with a single. Well, I've been watching Austrian team and been very impressed with the fielding they have been. And they've been so disciplined with their bowling line and length. You see, it is all packed on the offside. So this is good running between the wicket. They're almost five sticks ahead of the line, but they still managed to score a single. Good running between the wicket. So they've got slip, a gully, point.
Sort of a flying slip over there at a 45.
That was the ball we were talking about. Omar Tariq swings away a bit, and he has catching fielders out there. So this is excellent planning and execution from the bowler. So after 4 hours, France is 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Mustafa Omar, making no contribution, is back into the pavilion.
For 1 after 4. And are we seeing a change in bowling?
Rightly so. A new bowler has been introduced, and Mukhtar Ali Walami, who is tracking the ball nicely. Oh,
starting off wide, and unfortunately there for the keeper.
Arsalan is the keeper. It is not easy to take those.
Yeah,
but he tried with.
You can just see that ball kept on going. However, for me, I feel that the keeper is a little bit too flat down. and a little bit of weight on his heels. You can see he's very low over there. If he might be a little bit higher up, just waiting for it, he might be a little bit easier to move to the leg side. But unfortunately, those ones happen from time to time.
Yeah. A wild swing from Mukhtar Ali Gholami, who wants to hit it towards the mid-wicket, misses. It was a shorter one. Ziaur Rahman is the bowler.
You can see he's got a lot of movement, even after the ball pitches, like just it continues going. So that's always quite difficult for a keeper as well. Because especially if that ball continues going after the stumps, you can get off of balance. But well taken by the keeper. And good bowling over there. Good comeback after that first 5 wides conceded off the first ball. Oh, I was just praising him, yeah.
He needs to adjust his line and length. It's just going too much towards the legs, down the leg. And if you ball there, I bet Mukhtar Ali Gholami, he's not going to leave it. He will hit you, though you have a fielders out there you want. But it's wind is blowing there, and so on their side, so it could go a bit further.
Yeah, I feel that he should just trust himself that the ball will do the work. He doesn't have to force the ball to swing a little bit more because he's already got that natural movement coming in. And that's well played by Lucas. He was just, they were looking at the second one. However, this Austrian fielding team, they're such a good unit, and the fielders quick onto the ball. You can see Lucas was trying to push, but
this is good.
The Austrian guys are saying, not today, buddy, not today.
Lucas, it is his first match, but he seems to be a very composed batter and looks, yeah, once again on a shorter side and played towards the leg side for a single. He really wants to settle him up there. So fielders are there.
It's good to see that we still have a few people watching the match over here. Good shot over there. He chased that one. That one would have been a wide. However, I think he got it pretty decent in the bat, and it might give him a little bit of confidence that he can go after it. But yeah, he missed an opportunity there. If we just have a look there, you'll see that ball would have been a wide.
Absolutely. Ziaur Rahman. A bit fuller. Led towards the cover just for a single. So this is good running between the wickets. Mukhtar Ali Gholami, we all know him that he's very quick between the wickets. And so does Lucas. He looks to be very athletic too.
Yeah, tall and lean. He covers the length of the pitch very easily with those long legs. That one staying a little bit low, but it's a good ball. It's a good comeback from Ziaur Rahman.
Ziaur Rahman conceded 9 in his first over. It's a good one for France. They are off a good start. 41 for the last of 1 wicket and just 5 overs. So
yeah, so far it's been a pretty good power play. There was that 1 over where the wicket fell, where they only conceded 2 runs. But otherwise, France is still in this. They are still having strong batting over there, and the keeper just acknowledging the good bowling over there, and also probably sorry I missed those 5 wides, but we'll bring it back. Start of the 6th over, last over of the power play.
Omer Tariq. Oh, the variations. And he usually completes his spells. And the last 2 matches, I saw him completing his 4 overs Now leaving, the captain has so much confidence in him with the new ball that has something for these seamers.
Oh, and there's just that extra bit of bounce that we've been seeing on that length.
So this is excellent bowling from Umair Tariq.
Lucas just advancing, but he's not getting underneath it enough, and the fielder on long on takes it, and that's the end of Lucas. Lucas Smith getting out for 3 runs. He will be disappointed with that, and it's again that thing of just not enough of a partnership being built up together, and you can only think that Mukhtar Ali is thinking that this is on me, I need to carry the team going forward now.
This is what happens when you have 2-3 dot balls. You, as a batsman, you think you want to hit a 4 maximum, and as a result, you could lose your wicket, and that happened to Lucas too. Umair Tariq, I've just been praising him that he's a wicket taker option for the captain Aqib Javed, and it's paying off for them.
New batsman coming in is Christian Roberts, so he would want to make his mark. He would want to carry the team together with Mukhtar Ali. It's not going to be easy. The Austrian team is alive. We've seen it throughout this tournament that the Austrian fielding and the catching is very, very good. Here we go. First ball to Christian. He gets it past cover region, and it's a single, and he's off the mark.
Christian Robert, he played a tremendous knock yesterday. We know score was a bit more, but he played his part, scoring those 40 runs and rotated the strike excellently. Team France would like to see him the same performances if he can repeat.
And that one is straight up. Mid-wicket,
Yeah.
will take it.
And Austrian, they don't drop. The moment it was up, Mukhtar Ali Gholami realizes he's in hot water. And this is excellent bowling from Umair Tariq.
I must say the slower bowlers, they do tend to get a little bit of extra bounce on this pitch. You can see Mukhtar Ali is already like a foot out of his crease, and as he hit it, he knew he was done for. And just that little bit of extra bounce, and he's hitting the ball straight up, and he's not clearing the ring at all, and he has to go.
Yeah, I mean, there was not much pace on the ball as well, and Mukhtar Ali Gholami was a bit early into his shot. So,
and that's the 3rd wicket already for Umair Tariq. Really good bowling over here, great economy, great figures on his side. Last ball of his 3rd over, last ball of the power play.
yeah, nicely played by the French captain.
Keeper running off for the ball, but that's an easy 2 for them, and they come back, and that's a good way to start for Lingaswaran.
Yeah,
Power play is over, and France is 44 for 3 after the power play. I don't think they're in a bad situation with the score. However, I feel that they've lost at least 1 too many wickets in the power play.
Umair Tariq, who bowled superbly. took two important wickets of Lucas and Mukhtar Ali Gholami, who were scoring frequently, but still they have got some score on the board as well. So they have got a good power play. It's just they have lost two more extra wickets. So Austria has managed to bounce back, and they would be fancying their chances to bowl them out if they can take one or two more wickets an hour or so. Ziaur Rahman into his second over. Oh, it came a bit, yeah, came in, played towards the point region.
He's got a lot of good natural movement in towards the right-hand batter with his action. I feel like that first over he was just trying a little bit too much. That's why he pushed it down the leg 2 times for the wides. Oh, and that's a proper edge. However, Christian, he's very lucky over there. Imran missing out on that catch. He took a dive to his left-hand side, but unfortunately the ball was just a little bit too quick for him, and he didn't capitalize on that.
We could understand when a batter wants to play the cut shot and it goes to the slip region, so it comes very quickly. But if a batter wants to push it, so you probably have a better chance to catch it up. But still, it's a good effort from Imran. Yeah, once again. Oh, they are in trouble. French, oh, direct hit. And the French captain is back. A very unfortunate way. Feel sorry for him. I think this is his second time that he got run out in this tournament. So there was no communication between the batters, and as a result, they lost one more wicket. And we've been talking about the Austrian fielding. They're so disciplined, and they proved many times direct hitting. It was Basir Khan who hit the wicket. So excellent fielding from Austrian.
Yeah, I don't think the run was over there. Christian, he hit the ball just too well, straight to the fielder. Plus, he was on the back foot as well. So I think if he was maybe on the front foot, if it was a front foot shot and he was towards the covers, he would have been able to get there. But because of the bounce and him going on his back foot, as he hit the ball, he was still sort of landing, going towards the keeper and not the bowler. So there was just not a run over there. And unfortunate for France over there. It was an unnecessary wicket.
Yeah.
But the positive out of that was the shot from Christian. It was a beautiful shot again over there. And this time he beats the backward point and he gets the boundary over there. But you can just see he's got a lot of class. He looks like a proper batter over there.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he played a superb inning yesterday. He's more of a composed batter. So this is excellent batting. Created some room for himself.
Yeah.
He knew that the ball would swing in a bit, and he created that room. Nicely played towards the Miran just for a single.
Yeah, you can see he's thinking about that because he wanted to sort of force them to get more fielders on the offside, knowing that Ziaur Rahmani he's gonna attack the stumps and creating this mid-wicket area to be open. He would have wanted to get a little bit more out of that one, but good batting overall, from Christian Roberts.
Jamshid Nasir, the new batter. Yeah. Watched and defended nicely. Jamshid Nasir. It is his first match of the tournament. Looks a very solid style, and
Yeah, it's a good shot. Of course, you're not getting a run, but at this stage, these two need to build. Even if they only bat at 5 or 6 and over for the next 4 overs, they can continue from there. And what a ball.
Umair Tariq, we have been talking about him that he's a wicket
Just look at this. Look at this ball. Straight over the middle stump.
How it misses these stumps. Lucky for Christian Robert.
And it seems like Christian, he's taking guard outside of the crease. Yeah, that's a good cover drive. He finds the gap. Mid-off needs to run to the boundary. A little bit of lazy fielding, but he stops it overall, and it's an easy 2. Great shot there by Roberts. Lovely stroke. Just look at this replay shot over here, Rashid. He gets the weight across, and he just moves it through the ball.
Excellent shot. Yeah, he leaned on the ball, and this is excellent batting. I think Christian Robert would be the key. He needs to take the innings, guide the French squad as long as he can, and we know him that he's a complete package. He can play all around the ground. Umair Tariq on the other side he has been bowling superbly.
Yeah, they kind of just need to see him out. 3 balls left in his spell. He's going through. Another good shot. 2 balls left of his spell. Umair Tariq, he's had a phenomenal spell so far. 2 balls left. Bowling 4 overs on the trot. He's on 13 for 3 wickets down.
And you see, it is not his express bowling or pace. It's just the 9 and length that he stick to that. And he has been so successful. Jamshed Nasser. Yeah, this is good bowling. And excellent. I really like the Austrian captain. He will not let these new batters take easy single. He will have to put more pressure, bringing fielders closer to him.
Yeah, very few of the fielders are actually on the ring. They are a little bit closer. They are trying to force those dot balls. And he goes for the slog sweep over the over deep mid-wicket, and it's signaled by the umpire 6 runs. And that's a great way for them to finish off the over. And it's unfortunate that that's happening against Umair. He's bowled phenomenally well, but that was just a really good shot. And Umair finishes on 4 overs, 19 runs. However, 3 out of the 4 wickets.
Jamshed Nasser, who opened his account with a maximum. Umair Tariq was not letting him to take single, somehow compel him to go for the big one, and he succeeded. Yeah, nicely played.
Yeah. Christian giving himself a little bit of room, trying to get the gap there on the offside, but he's just finding the fielder. You can see the intensity of the fielders. As they receive the ball, they actually get it back to the keeper, which is great to see. This time, they get the single.
Yeah, it was a bit wider from the fielder, and they managed to take a single. Christian Robert, he's playing so nicely. French side would like to see him stay there for a longer period of time. Jamshed, the new batter.
Jamshed looks to be strong on the leg side, so I feel like he's going to walk across his stumps to try and target this leg side area, especially with the ball coming in. Maybe he'll just give himself 1 or 2 balls just to see how this ball is moving.
I liked his defense. He medals it so nicely. It gives a very good sound when he medals for a defense. He covers the pitch. So Arsalan, the wicket keeper, it kept a bit low, beating both the batter and the keeper. And you're just saying that he shuffles. He shuffles a bit towards offside, and if a ball's come in and hits on the pad, he is in some trouble then.
Yeah, that's a good shot over there. Christian Roberts just working it to the left side. Again, I think he might be disappointed since there is nobody within mid-wicket. They've got a deep square leg and they've got the mid on, so he would want to target this mid-wicket region to try and push for 2, but he's just not getting enough on it. And they only get a single. Last ball of the 9th over coming up.
Nicely played towards the cover region by Jamshed, just for a single. So Ziaur Rahman completing his 3rd over, conceded 21 runs, France 66 for the last of 4.
Yes, I think the important thing here for France is that these 2 batters, they need to tick the score over. They need to continue scoring to at least 6 runs per over, but they need to be there till at least 13 overs, and then they can start to push on. But they need to ensure that they've got control over this batting innings again. Keep those wickets in hand. They would want to have 6 wickets in hand with 7 overs left, so that they can start attacking towards the end. But if they just keep on ticking over at 6 runs and over, the score will still be good. They will still be around 100 by the 13th over, and that's what they would want. They would want to get to 100 by the 13th over, so that they can push on for those last 7 overs.
New bowler Muhammad Bilal Zalmeh has come on. Yes, nicely played towards the long off region for a single. Bilal, he's not a big turner, but he brings so much experience. He was the hero for yesterday's game against Sweden, who batted superbly and then first balled superbly and batted secondly. So he was the hero for yesterday's match.
Just a slight change in the field over here, like getting somebody out there on the deep mid-wicket region.
He might toss it up, so.
Well played. He's got it in the gap, and he cuts the fielders in half, and it's a lovely stroke there by Christian Roberts. Really well played.
He's good batting, excellent batting. It was a bit short, and he utilized it perfectly.
But he didn't take any risks. He just kept it on the ground. He knew there was nobody inside the ring, so he could just keep it low. Lots of power in the middle. Lovely stroke for 4 runs.
Yeah,
That's some good turn over there.
So this is good batting. After hitting him for a boundary, taking a single, rotating the strike. These 2 looks very comfortable out there.
Gave it a bit of flight. Oh, and that's a little bit sloppy on the fielder side. He didn't see the spin of the ball after the ball pitched just in front of him. Chased it down, got a 2 over there. It was a lovely shot from the batter, but Mohamed Bilal, he will be disappointed that they got 2 off of that. That should have been a dot.
Yeah, it was Basir Khan was on the point region. So score is taking for France. Excellent ball. Nicely defended by Jamshed. It's a good comeback from Bilal.
Last ball of the over. Just before we reach halfway, where we will have a slight short little drinks break. How does it end up? Tosses it up, and that's wide. So that's not the last ball. The keeper looks a little bit disappointed, but he's just trying his luck over there. But that was a wide. You can just see there. Yeah. Last ball of the 10th. Defend. They thought of a single over there, but they decided against it. They figured, you know what, let's get to the drinks break without losing another unnecessary wicket. And right, that takes us to the halfway. We are on 75 for 4 after 10, and we've got 2 batters in over here, Christian Roberts and Jamzid. The 2 of them are standing strong, and they are trying to bring this back for the French team. However, it's been a very, very good and clinical performance by the Austrian fielders. They've taken all the catches. The bowling has been good. Great cricket all round. A little bit of a cold breeze coming.
We have got So we're back after a short drink break. So Jamshed and Christian Robert both are going well. And after 10 overs, France is 75 for the last of 4 wickets.
I'm not sure if you mentioned this over here, but I just had a quick double check. I just wanted to double check my facts. I'll let you know now. It's a lovely stroke. Diving in the cover region. Good stop by the fielder. However, they got a single over there. Yes, I'm not sure if it was mentioned, and I just wanted to double check, but this Austrian team, they actually have advanced to the European ICC T20 qualifiers previously. Back in 2022, they won their group stages, and they actually went through to compete against some of the bigger countries. So they managed to get some nice experience versus Jersey, Germany, Ireland, Scotland. So it was a good opportunity for them to play at a slightly higher level, and I'm sure that would have given them a lot of learning opportunities over there. to grow from there.
Absolutely, and we can see the standard of fielding, the discipline and bowling. So nicely played by Jamshed.
It's a lovely pull shot over there, but I think it just did not carry to the fielder. They tried for the second one, but they only got one. Rashid, do you think that one carried or not?
I don't think so. I think he fielded tremendously, and he saved certainly 1 or 2 more runs for the Austrian side. But Christian Robert, who looks in a very good touch.
It was a lovely shot, but he just picked out the fielder over there.
Well left.
That one got a lot of extra bounce. I mean, in the previous over that he was bowling, there was that one that stayed low that the keeper missed and it went for a bye. But just look how this one is climbing.
Yes.
Even the keeper is surprised by that.
Arsalan, he was surprised. Luckily, it did not went over his head. So Ziaur Rahman is now generating some pace. Nicely played towards the leg side for a single. Jamshed playing his first game, looks a very solid batsman.
Yeah, I like it. He keeps his head very, very still. There's not a lot of movement over there. And as soon as you can keep your head still, it just shows you've got very good balance and control over your shots. So lovely to see. Thought of a single over there, but as we've seen before and in the previous matches and in this match, you can't take very risky decisions against this Austrian team. Their fielding is really, really good. They are on top of the ball.
Rightly so. They're very disciplined, and they're not letting the batters to take those easy single. Will make it so hard for them. So this is excellent fielding from Austrian, but you have to compliment these 2 batters too. They have been playing so nicely, rotating the strike, and they are hitting those occasional boundaries too when it comes. Muhammad Bilal Zalmay into his second over.
Yes, as I've mentioned earlier, I don't mind them only batting at like 6 runs and over, but they have to get through up until 13 overs. Oh, and that's some bad fielding over there, and that's going to give them 2 runs instead of just a single over there. Good running by the French. Yeah, these 2 have to stay in until at least 13, just to give the France team a stable base to go on the attack for the final last overs.
This is good running between the wicket.
Oh, pull shot, and it's past the fielder, and it's a lovely stroke. 4 runs over there. Lovely shot by Jamshed. And again, it's not a bad shot. He didn't give an opportunity. He's just playing some good cricket, and it just shows you don't have to take risks to get those boundaries. Just play your natural game and make sure you get those gaps. And he's very happy with that.
This is excellent batting. I'm impressed watching him. Jamshed, I like his batting style. Excellent batting. He has all the time to put it towards the mid-wicket region for a single. So this is good batting. After hitting him for a boundary, taking the single.
Yeah, that's a good stroke again from Christian Roberts. Just getting the single going over there. Nice just to rotate the strike. And I mean, there is a big gap over there, but I don't think the Austrian team mind giving them the single over there. They would be happy with singles. It's the boundaries that they don't want to concede.
Played softly for a single again in the cover region. So they are rotating the strike. This is going well for the France.
I mean, it's 9 from the over already. That boundary really helped them to get the runs up for this over. But they just continue rotating the strike, building that confidence. And there's another one down to long off, just getting another single and 10 runs off the over. And that's exactly what France would want right now. Nothing risky. There's no
and 12 overs. So a new bowler has been introduced. Karen Bean, who took 2, 3, 4 wickets, I believe. I think 3 wickets and no time yesterday against Sweden. So he had a lot of experience. He's bowling his nicely ball, keeping that line offside. And Robert did not reach to the pitch of the ball, playing away from the body.
Another lovely stroke by Christian Roberts over there. So Rashid, if you are the coach or the captain over here, are you happy with the batting that these guys are doing? Just going at a runner ball, just more than a runner ball?
I have to be, I should be more than happy the way these two guys are playing. They're laying that foundation that the power hitters who are to come later on, so the foundation would be there. And I think they had lost a few wickets and partnership was needed, so they're doing a fantastic job for the French team by now.
Short ball, very, very much on the leg side, and Jamshid capitalizes on that boundary. And that's exactly what you want. As soon as that bad ball comes through, you want to get that boundary, and that's exactly what they are doing.
They're not taking any extra risk, but they're still managing 8-9 runs an hour. So, and rotating the strike. So this is excellent batting from these two. We have been seeing an odd boundary every now and an hour. So this is good batting. Could be wide. It is.
Yeah, and Jamshid just leaving it over there. He knows, don't take a risk on that. Take the free runs.
Nicely played towards the mid-off region. Mid-on region just for a single. They have just lost 4 wickets now. 7 overs to come after this. They could be targeting around 150. So,
lovely stroke. again, he finds the fielder, but it's such a lovely shot, and you can just hear the ball. It's coming off of the middle.
Absolutely. Sound of the bat was outstanding. Yeah, this is good batting. Fantastic shot from Robert. We could understand the outfield is on a slower side today. So after France, and he's repeating the same role today as well. So this is excellent batting. Bilal Zalmay into his third over. He pitched a bit shorter in his last over. Let's see if he can toss it up in this over.
Yes, I was saying earlier that these two would want to be there until the 13th over, and they would want to get it around 100, and they're just short of that target that I mentioned would be good for them. But now they've laid a good foundation, and they should try and capitalize from here. Try to get to at least 150, I would say, especially if these two continue going. They can maybe even push a little bit more.
I totally agree. Very almost great prediction. You said 100 and it was 97. So yeah, going deep in the crease, playing towards the cover region for a single. Christian Robert, and this is 100 for the France and 13.2 for the last of 4 wickets. Yeah, Jamshed, who is playing a very handful innings here, played towards the mid-wicket for a single. They're rotating the strike regularly, and that is the essence of their partnership. Boundaries are coming, rotating the strike, running between the wicket is excellent. So this is some good cricket from these two. Austrians looks a bit frustrated now. Again, just being covered. So
yeah, I feel they might have missed out on that second run. They were just not running strong enough over there, just thinking it's a normal one. They were just sort of jogging through, and then the fielder messing up and then wanting to take a second, but they couldn't.
They were a bit slower in the first runs. This is good batting. Excellent batting from Jamshed. He looks very composed out there. He taking those singles and hitting a loser one. So this is good batting. So after 14 overs, France 103 for the last of 4 wickets. They must be happy by now.
Yeah, I would say that was both a good over for both teams. I mean, Austria only conceding 6 runs off that over, just a single out of each ball. But France will be very happy to continue ticking over the score over there. Each player over here, both Jamshed and Christian, getting the runs going. And they just keep on going, pushing it up over here. As we have Karan Bir coming in, just pushing it through to long off for 1 run. Good batting over here. And here we can just see the partnership. These two have been instrumental so far. I mean, 56 runs of 46, and both having a very good contribution there, 24 and 29, together with a couple of extras. So really good job by these two batters.
Yeah, it kept a bit low. So Karnambi, who took a few wickets yesterday against Sweden, bowled those dead overs beautifully. So this is good bowling now. Christian Rawat played towards the leg side just for a single.
I feel like he might be disappointed because I think this is now about the 4th time he's hit it straight to the fielder, or that the fielder only has to move like 3 steps to his left or right. He wants to find this gap straight towards us. If I would estimate the gap between deep mid-wicket and the long on, there's about a 40-meter gap between the two. So there's a relatively big area for him to hit him, but he's just constantly finding the fielder. Oh, lovely. That's a Rashid Khan type of shot
Yes.
over there, the no-look shot.
Exactly, the no-look shot. And we look forward to seeing that helicopter shot too. So it was nicely played towards the...
Just look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, beautiful. This is nice. Would love to watch it again and again. Jamshed, who has joined the party in this match, has been playing excellently. I liked the way he bats. Oh,
and another one. He's getting it past the fielder, but the ball wins the race. Another boundary in the same area.
this is good batting.
Top class.
He looks very strong on the pads. Excellent batting. He just shuffles through the line of...
And he's playing with the wrist over there. You can just see he's working it with the wrist, trying to get it fine. And he succeeds. And you can even see over there Christian. He's giving a little fist bump like, well done, buddy.
Christian, the senior partner, the more experienced one, trying to give him more confidence the way he's playing.
That was a really good over. 10 off that over for France. France now on 113 for 4 for 15. And these two batters, both Jamshed and Christian, they've played an instrumental role in getting France up to this point. You would want to see. It's going to be a tough ask, but I feel like these two can do it. If they can stay in, they might be able to continue going, getting another 45 runs on the target for them, getting close to 160.
I totally agree. 160, it would not be an easy task. And I think if we see, it's a bit cloudy compared to the morning. So nicely bowled, yes.
And there's good fielding.
Austria chased it down yesterday against Sweden. So it looks a bigger target compared to yesterday. Let's see.
It's just too long on. There's a misfield, but only a single. He's hit it again just too well. But the Austrian side, I've got the leg side packed over there on the boundary. It's really difficult to get a boundary over there.
Looks like Jamshed will go after him now. This is gently played towards the mid-wicket just for a single. So they are not in a rush. They are taking 8-9 rounds without any risk. So this is good batting.
and you just feel that the bad ball is going to come and they will use that.
There
like
it
that
is.
one. There it is, as I say it.
And I think it's
a boundary over there.
It is a boundary.
I feel it was a little bit sloppy from the fielder. He tried to stop it with the foot. He didn't go down to do it with the hands. And the ball wins the race. And it's a lovely stroke there. Just too short and too straight with the spin from Bilal. And just look at that. And you can just see the ball moving a little bit to the left and the fielder missing out.
Well, Austrians, we have been praising them for their fielding, but they have been a bit sloppy in this. Again, straight to the fielder towards the mid-wicket just for a single. So this is excellent, excellent batting from Christian, Robert and Jamshed. They're taking the bad ball and rotating the strikes as well with the good balls. So this is good batting.
Good ball there, good ball to finish from Mohamed Bilal. He finishes his spell, 4 overs, 32 runs without any wickets, 7 runs from that over. Another good over, I would say, from both sides. I mean, you had 2 dot balls and you had 3 singles, but it was that one bad ball of the over which got punished for a 4, and France took that opportunity, and they are at 120 for 4 after 16 overs. And who do we have coming in now, Rashid?
I think it's the captain, Aqib Javed, the express space. So, and I believe Christian Roberts, he likes a bit pace. He feels more comfortable with the pace. So he's there. You could see some shots coming on. So Aqib Javed, who bowled his first 2 overs, conceded 25 without taking any wicket. They are nicely bowled, and the block all just for a single.
Very well played as well over there, just getting the bat down, making sure he beats the bowler and they get that single. And it's very important for the French team to continue doing this, just as much as possible, try to get a single.
Yeah, this is Bilal, Mohammad Bilal Zalmay, who fielded. So I believe Jamshed would be the guy who will look more aggressive. So they have the license now, they have the wickets in hand, so they can go after him, play those innovative modern shots. You can scoop.
Yeah, I'm expecting Jamshed to play the innovative shots, whereas Christian, he seems more like an old school classy player. He's not going to do that. He's going to play your textbook shots. And Jamshed just pushing at the ball. I feel like he didn't really play the shot. He kind of just pushed at it. Let's have a look over here on the replay. Yeah, you can see that bottom man, he was just sort of pushing at it. And I think that's why he missed out on that opportunity. But good ball from Aqib. Oh, yeah. And Jamshed taking control of that. Lovely 6 over there, over the long on region. Beautiful shot. He missed out on the previous one, but he took control. Lovely shot. Let's just have a look at this replay. Keeps that head still, and he commits.
Excellent shot. Back of a length delivery, and this is good shot. Excellent batting from Jamshed. He's now 44. We'd love to see him making his 50. This is good batting. Aqib Javed, who bowled a very good ball previous to this 6, has been hit for a maximum now. So 3 balls to go. They still managed to score 7 runs. So it's going well for France.
Just some good cricket. They didn't hit that ball very strong. Oh, I feel like there might have been an opportunity for the second because they didn't push hard for that first run. But then again, the arms on these Austrians, I don't know if it's the cheese that they have there in Austria, but
Yes.
they've got some good strong arms on them. Big appeal coming from the point region. However, the umpire is not interested at all.
Christian must be a bit unhappy not playing that one there. It was there to be cut.
I feel like he played over it. He was expecting it to bounce a little bit more. There is a fielder out there, but he missed out.
Keeping a bit away from the batter. So last 2 ball. So this is a good comeback from Aqib Javed after giving 7 in his first 3 balls, just conceded 8 runs. So a very good over from him.
Continuing. Is this the big shot from Jamshid on the previous one? Oh no, that's the no-look one. That was a lovely stroke over there. Great replay footage over here from the team. As we have a short break over here while the bowlers are setting the field, getting ready for Zishan, brand new bowler coming in. Just want to say well done to Swedish cricket for hosting this tournament so far. It's been a lovely 3 days. The camera footage has been good. We appreciate it. I'm sure the fans, the people at home, the family, friends, they really appreciate seeing the footage over here. So well done to Swedish cricket for hosting this cup, the Viking Cup so far. As we start off, a stroke there from Jamshid, just working it down to the deep mid-wicket region. And again, just a single over there. Just look at the partnership.
It is. 82 partnerships of just 65 balls, and it has everything. 6s, 4, and you have rotating the strikes, so singles, doubles. So
really good job by these 2 batters. Jamshid tries to hit a big one over there. He's not getting hold of it. It is in the gap, however, he had just too much on it, but not enough to get a boundary, but just too much for them to not be able to get a 2 over there. He went for it, he committed, and rightfully so. I mean, you've got 2.5 overs remaining. They need to try and push to get some extra boundaries, and they need to push for 2 boundaries and over at least. But credit to the Austrian bowlers, credit to Zishan. He's been bowling very well. He's attacking the stumps.
yeah, this is good bowling. Single will not hurt Austrian unless there comes boundary. So this is good bowling. Jamshid once again wanted to hit it.
That one was full, but it kind of rolled as soon as it bounced the first time. You can even see that Jamshid is disappointed on that one over there. If we can get this replay, just look how low this ball stays.
Yeah.
Oh no, he actually had an inside edge.
Yeah, he had an inside
That's
edge.
why it stayed so low. Jamshid walking out of his crease, advancing, running. Oh, it's a fantastic effort, but unfortunately dropped, which is causing 2 runs to be run out over there. It was a top effort over there. Is it Aqib over there who did it? No.
Jamshid now 49 of just 39 balls. He's trying to look.
Look at this effort over
Yeah,
there.
it is
Running,
Aqib, the captain.
took a dive, but it just was not in control over there.
This is good effort. And
he was lying on the ground a little bit. I thought he had injured himself.
But now he's back.
But not enough. He's back. He's going to bowl the 19th over. The ever important 19th over. France 134 for 4. You would only want to think that France is aiming for 150 at least. They would
At
want to
least.
have 8 per over here.
And if they could get 10 an hour from here, 155 per round, that would be a very good target. They would be fancying their chances to defend that one. So Akib, the captain. Oh,
Christian Roberts, he's got a little bit too much on it in the sky, and he's caught on long on.
Basir Khan, who caught a nice catch.
That's a pity. Just have a look at this. He had the right intention. He had to go. They've got wickets in hand, but unfortunately, he just got a little bit too much under it, going a little bit more up in the air. As you can, it was a slower ball. I don't know if you saw there the hand.
Exactly.
Had a bit of a cutter. That's why he was too early on the shot. He was pushing to see if he could get a second. But we have to applaud him. Great batting over there.
Absolutely.
By Christian Roberts. He really helped the team, both him and Jamshid. And it was a great performance from him. You can see he's disappointed. But well done, young man. You've done your team proud. You've carried them. Good job over there.
Noman Jamshid, the new batter. So we are expecting some boundaries now. So they would swing the bat widely. You could they have the license, they have the wickets, so play towards the long on region, long off region, just for a single. Opens his account. Noman Amjad. Jamshid, who has been here for a quite time now, so you would expect him to go harder. He's on 49.
Oh, another slower ball. And Jamshid was way too quick on it.
This umpire could look. He just ran through the wicket. So
one good thing that I saw over there from Akib, you'll see as he gets the ball, you see the back of the hand slower ball. He runs through. As he gets the ball, he sees Noman is out. It takes a little bit of time, but he's not able to hit the stumps over there. And what a shot. And what a way to get to your 50. Wonderful batting, Jamshid.
Jamshid, from very start, he looks a very composed batter. And this is excellent batting. Superb batting.
Commits to the shot, carries through with it, hits it in the middle, and just look at this from the backside. Straight as an arrow. Oh, and he continues going one bounce over there. That is some great batting over there, and that is exactly what France needed. They needed those 2 boundaries in the over to keep on going. And it's that man, it's Jamshid. He's the guy who's carrying on.
And we could understand he declined the single and now hit 2 boundaries. So this is some batting from Jamshid. First he consolidates the innings and now hitting the boundaries.
Oh, he tries to swing hard, but he misses out on that one, and you can see the disappointment on his face. Missed out on that one. He would have loved another boundary. France would have loved another boundary. But it's 11 in the over. 145 for 5 after 19.
Akib, who completed his One hour to go. They would be aiming around 155, 160 if they can. 15, 12, and the last hour, they would be happy to take at least. We know Noman Jamshid, Amjad, he can bat.
And he goes for it.
It's upish.
It's very high in the air.
And can't be he who drops it, and in the process they made 2 runs. So
Yeah, you could see the Jamshed actually stood still at first. He didn't want to go for a second run, but the throw was so way off target. They had to take that run. You have to take each run you can get at the moment. But yes, Karambir dropping that one. Yeah, that's good running. They chased hard that first run over there, and they managed to get the second run in. Numan didn't get enough on the ball, which meant the ball just took a little bit longer to get to the fielder. Look there, it's just a missed shot. It's kind of from the edge of the bat, running hard, and they get that second one. You would want to think that they only want to take one to give Jamshed strike, but you have to take these extra runs. They're very vital. This one to Karambir, and this time Karambir doesn't mess up. Straight down the throat. And he's happy he's taken it second time around.
Numan Amjad, who did not stay for a long, just made 5 of 3 balls. We could understand he was swinging after every ball, so it was on the card. Rahmatullah Mangal, who is the new batter, I believe. So far it has been a good over from Zishan. Just conceded 4 runs and still 3 balls to come.
Last 3 balls. Zishan's coming in. Another shot, and that one goes straight over the heads of the cover fielders. 6 runs. Lovely stroke over there from Rahmatullah. Lovely shot.
Rahmatullah Mangal, he's a strong boy, and it was there to be hit a bit fuller, and he played superbly towards the extra cover for Maximin.
Bit of a slower ball over there in the block hole. They get the one, and we are down to the last ball of the innings with Jamshed on strike. That's the man you would want to have, and he's looking forward to capitalize on this very last ball. What is Zishan going to bowl at him? Is he going full? Is he going short? Is he going to bowl the slower ball? Let's have a look.
Probably slower. Yeah, it is slower.
Slower ball.
Away from the batter.
Outside off.
It went for the maximum. There is excellent batting from Jamshed.
Jamshed is really taking that opportunity. He waited well for it. He swung through it, got hold of it, and he made the most of it. 6 runs. And in the end, France finishes on 162 for 6 in their 20 overs. And what an innings it was from that man right there in the screen, Jamshed. Fantastic batting, young man. Great stuff. And also Christian Roberts, who helped him out with a wonderful partnership of around 90 runs.
Yeah, it was excellent batting. A complete batting show from both Jamshed Nasiri and Christian Roberts. They had a partnership of almost touching 100, and they managed to put a very good total, I would say. 162 on the board, and their bowlers could feel that it is the total they can defend, and they can open their victory in the Viking Cup if they are able to defend it.
Definitely. And the wind has picked up. The clouds are still over here, so you might think that the bowlers will be appreciative and they'll make it happen with the ball moving around.
Absolutely, and it is cloudy out here. It's windy, so you would expect some seam bowling, and it could swing away from the batters.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory. Only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory. Only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. who rule the Caribbean. Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th, big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.
Rashid, I see the sun's starting to come out again a little bit over here after a while.
Yeah, rightly so. Lucky for the batters. So they've put a very good target of 163 France. It would be a test for the Austrian batters. If they can chase it down, it is a stiff target. Karanbir, who got out early yesterday, would like to stay on the wicket this time. Mohammad Bilal Zalmay who was a standing performer yesterday, made an important 65 runs against Sweden and took the game away from Sweden. So both are experienced campaigner for Austrian, and they would love to win that power play for Austria if they are to chase down this target.
Whereas France is looking for their first win of this tournament, so they would definitely want to strike early. They would want to get at least 2 wickets during this power play, restrict the Austrian team to around 40 after the 6 overs, which will make it tough, still doable, but we're on way with Ahmed Zavier. First ball up, lovely shape over there.
Excellent ball.
Well kept out there by Karambir, but he's even showing to Mohammed Bilal that, you know, the ball's coming in quite a bit. Have a look for that.
Ahmed Zahir, who has been who has bowled superbly in the opening spell for France. He just conceded 8-9 runs in his first 3 overs yesterday against. It was going leg down. Yes, we could understand that. Yeah, umpire was not interested. So this is good bowling, good start for Ahmed Zahir. Ball is swinging a bit.
Let's have a look over here. Yeah, it's just going too much, but it's a good shout still. Ahmed Zahir coming in. Oh. Another swing and a miss here by Karambir, hitting him on the inner thigh area. Let's have a look here at this replay. He's trying to hit the ball with the swing to go over mid-wicket, but the ball is just moving too much for him.
Being a left arm seamer, he brings in ball towards the batter. And let's see if we can create that angle as well.
And this time he gets it over a little bit too wide to start off with from Ahmed Zahir, but well executed by Karambir.
I think pitch a bit fuller, and he played it towards the mid-wicket. So first boundary for Austria. They open their account with a boundary, and so does Karambir.
White ball over there. No additional swing from that ball over there. Just went straight on. Perhaps even went a little bit out. Maybe he wanted to try something else. But I feel like those first 3 balls were so good. He should just continue bowling those ones. Starting the ball on off stump, off in middle, and just shaping it back into the batter. Like that one. Karambir advancing over there, trying to get to the pitch of the ball, get underneath it, hit the boundary. Although he has to be careful because there is a long on. If he wants to go in that area, he needs to make sure he goes either straight or goes over mid-off.
Karambir looks a bit in a rush. He needs to see off the new ball, stay for a few balls there. Yeah, this is good. This is excellent cricket. Nicely bowled. Batted. So this is good cricket all around.
Yeah, that's much better over there. Good comeback here from Ahmed Zahir. Pity for him about those 4 runs that one back. Coming in to open the bowling from the other end of the ground.
Noman Amjad, who does varies his pace a lot, and he's not as express as Ahmed Zahir. Has been in French team for quite a while by now. See, he's an experienced campaigner too. Yeah, nicely played towards the. Oh, but he made it his ground. A direct hit. Neither the fielders nor the umpire were interested. So was it? No, he just made his ground. So Muhammad Bilal Zalmay scored his first runs. Karanbir, who swings hard. We'll see how he moves in this over. Down the ground, been covered by the Meron fielder. It was Mangal, I believe. A question.
Yeah, Mohamed Bilal interested for a run over there, but that one went straight to the fielder and it would have been a suicide run.
They necked a bit, yeah. And
some good shape there from Numan. The first two kind of just went straight, but also he did go full. It was in the block hole, the first two, where this one just brings it a little bit shorter. It just seems off the seam of the deck after it pitches. Just look at that, making it tough for the batter.
This is seam bowling, excellent bowling. So it's not easy out for Karanbir.
Karanbir really trying to hit it big. He just needs to focus over here. He doesn't want to lose a wicket for the Austrian side. I mean, as we saw with the French guys, with Jamshid and Christian, when they were batting, they didn't give any opportunities. They were just playing good cricket, rotating the strike, and you can get the runs. So Karanbir, I think, just needs to be a little bit more patient over here.
Rightly so. They're pitching in a very good length. This nicely bowled, defended by Karanbir. So an excellent over. Just one ball to go. Conceded just a single. Noman Amjad.
Crucial last ball over here. He doesn't need to do anything different. Just keep doing the same thing. It goes a bit wide over there. And Karanbir takes that opportunity to hit it over the point region for a boundary. You could see he was pumped. He even gave his bat a little bit of a fist bump afterwards. Happy that he got hold of the ball. Perhaps we see that fist bump over here. Yes. Let's have a look. Yes, there, yeah. Just as the camera went out, he gave his bat a bit of a fist bump, say, well done. You finally hit the ball properly. There we go. We see it over there. Thank you to the production team. Some really good bowling from the bowlers over here from the French team. Austria on 10 without loss after 2 overs.
This is excellent bowling. Both seamers. They're just shipping in, shipping out. So this is good swing bowling. Oh, looks like plump, and he has been given out. Muhammad Bilal Zalmay. He has been given LPW. And the moment he was hit, he was all, oh, that was absolutely plump.
You can see over there, just that little bit of movement across. But with that ball coming into the batter, yeah, you can see it hit him quite low. It definitely, height would have not been an issue over there. Great bowling, great appeal by the team, and it was only the first ball that Mohammed Bilal faced with Ahmed Zahir. And Ahmed Zahir is a great bowler. He's very difficult to get away, and that brings Imran to the crease over here. So the first wicket falls for Austria, and France is on the attack over here. You can hear the volume going up by the fielders. They are getting excited. They know that this is an opportunity. The batters have put a good target on there for them, and the bowlers have had 2 very good overs to start off with. It's going to be an exciting match over here. Please stay with us the rest of the match. We're looking forward to having you.
Indeed it is. Ahmed Zahir, who has been bowling superbly in this series. So the new batter, Imran.
Oh, it's another good shot. However, that one just going down leg.
This is good bowling. Just nipping in towards the batter.
Yeah, you can see it hit him outside the leg stump, and it was continuing to go. But great bowling over here. Good pressure from the bowlers. Intensity is up.
Oh, yes. So it is France all over the pitch now. So this is good intensity. They are playing good cricket, so a very good start for the France. But we all know Austrian can come back. They can make a strong comeback. Karanbir, who is a very good batter, he's still out there, and Imran, the new batter. So it's going to be a good match. Yeah, nicely played.
In the block hole. Ooh, a little bit of perhaps an unnecessary throw over there. However, I love the intensity here from the French team, Rashid. You can just see they are pumped. They are ready for this after getting that wicket in the beginning of this over.
Absolutely, yeah. They would love to make a mark of victory in this tournament, and this is their great chance. They have put a good total on the board. Now it's up to bowler and fielders to back that total, and they have been doing a great job. Ahmed Zahir, who is nipping the ball, so that was wide. We've been just praising him, missed his line.
Yes, you'll notice that Imran is actually standing outside of the stump, so his whole stumps are being exposed over there. And he just moved a little bit across over there, and I think that maybe threw Ahmed Zahir off from his line, forcing him to go a little bit down leg. Much better ball, but just a single.
He wanted to play towards the extra cover region, but went down the ground just for a single. The intensity is there. We could feel that. France team, they've got runs on the board. So this is good bowling. They are not letting the Austrian batters to run freely. Excellent bowling. Karanbir, nice follow-up shot. And it's straight ground, yes.
And the fielder doesn't get to it. Lovely shot there.
This is great batting. So Ahmed Zahir conceded a boundary in his last ball, and it was played beautifully down the ground by Karanbir. A bit fuller.
And a little cheeky, just showing there the bowler, don't bowl there, buddy. This is my shot going straight down the ground. Lovely shot. However, I would say, even with that boundary, it was still France's over there, conceding 6 runs and getting a wicket.
I totally agree. And that too of Mohammed Bilal Zalmay, who won a match yesterday for them against Sweden. So France has got a good start, and they would love to capitalize on that start. Yeah, just played towards the leg square for a single. So Imran is off the strike now. It's Kernby, who looks more aggressive and looks for the runs. So let's see how he plays Noman Amjad in this over.
Yeah, good from Imran just to get off strike there. See what Kernby can offer. But the ball is still moving a lot over here by the bowlers as Numan comes in for his second ball. Oh, a little bit of extra bounce.
That extra bounce we were talking about. If you pitch it on a good length there, so this pitch has that awkward bounce, and as a batter, you got to be on the toes that can come at you.
And we're just noticing now the captain changing the field, bringing deep square in and putting point out to the boundary, which means Numan will be targeting a little bit further outside of, and this sways actually down to the leg. Luckily for the French team, Kernby only got his glove to it, which means no boundary from them over there. However, it's a pity because that could have cost him a boundary because he just didn't bowl to how the field was set by the captain. But again, good fielding by the French team. Very alert, get that ball out, throw it to the stumps, and still hitting it. It wasn't out, but I love the intensity.
Noman Amjad to Imran. Oh, nicely played. This is nicely played by Imran towards the leg side. It was a bit short, and he played superbly towards the leg side for a boundary. And it sounds so nice when he hits.
Yeah, that's a lovely stroke. He picked up the short ball very early. He committed to get his weight on the back foot and he just powered that pull shot.
He wanted to repeat, but I think it came a bit slower.
It was a little bit slower and it was a little bit more towards the offside, which meant he hit it more towards mid-wicket there. You can see ball is quite wide and he couldn't get it past.
He was furious with himself that he couldn't put it away.
Last ball of the over.
Slightly pitched over Fuller and played for a single towards the long off region. So France, Austria 23 for the loss of 1 wicket in 4 overs. And Imran will be on the strike.
It's continuing in this power play. The ball is still moving. He's got Imran that he will be bowling to. Imran is exposing the stumps. Let's see what Amitsa has got to offer him.
This is good bowling. He's pitching up there. So the moment you pitch shorter, we know Imran, he wants to play on the mid-wicket region. So you have to be a bit, pitch it on a good length. This is good bowling.
Yes. I can see that France have got somebody out on a deep mid-wicket region as well as a long on. So they are covering that area, anticipating Imran to hit it into those areas.
Good cricket all around, nicely bowled, well played by Imran, just for a single towards the leg side. And saw Muhammad Dawood Ahmadzai fielded there. He would be the key when he comes to bowling.
Oh, well stopped there by the wicket keeper. bottom edge, instead of the ball going towards his right side, he has to go to his left, gets that hand out, stops it before it goes past him. So good job there by the captain, wicket keeper. And also good bowling by Ahmed Zahir. He's keeping those areas a little bit on the fuller side with that movement coming in.
Once again, a fuller ball, but this time played superbly by Kirby towards the cover region, and it went for a 4. So this is some good batting from Kirby. He's just getting 1 boundaries in the over.
You'll actually notice that this was sort of the outswinger to the right-hander. Just have a look at that ball going away.
Yeah.
And that gave Karambir the opportunity to just get it through the area.
Oh, very good bouncer. And it went behind the keeper for a boundary.
Yeah, I think it got hold of the glove over there. If we have a look at this view, maybe it was the shoulder, but it was given as run, so
we could understand he has that deep leg square, so he wanted to settle him up, but it went behind the wicket keeper.
Yeah, very unlucky there for Ahmed Zahir. That ball could have very easily just popped up into the air for a catch. But nonetheless, it's a boundary for Austria, and this time he pushes it wide on the offside. We are not used to seeing this from Ahmed Zahir. He's got 1 ball left of the over. It was quite wide on that one, so I'm sure he knows he needs to bring it back now to finish off this over on a good note.
After conceding 2 boundaries, his line has been just unsettled. Yeah, this is good.
Took a little bit of pace off there. A little bit wide, but luckily for them, straight to the fielder.
A good one for the Austria. They managed to score
10 runs off that over.
Yes.
So really good job over there. 33 for 1 after 5.
With Imran, air of 10 balls, Karambir would be the key. And as I was just talking about Dawood Ahmadzai, saw him on the fielding. They have just introduced him. His 4 overs would be the key if they are able to play him well. So you could say the game could go closer, but it's about his 4 overs, and it would not be easy. The kind of bowler that he is. He's so quick in the air, so it would not be easy for the still 1 hour of power plays left, and the captain has given him the ball. Nicely bowled. This is great bowling. He has protection at the leg side and mid-on region.
Oh, what a ball. That was such a good ball. Just that little bit of bounce and a little bit of spin, and he's beaten the bat.
Yeah, that is excellent ball.
Even the keeper a little bit over there.
That's Dawood Ahmadzai, who has played franchise cricket too. He would not be easy for. Excellent ball. You're just saying that he's a high caliber bowler, and it would not be easy for the batter to read him. And watch out for his googly, the one that will just come in.
Close to the stumps over there. France is getting excited again over here. 4 dot balls will give that to you.
Yeah.
Just gives you that little bit of extra encouragement to keep the dream alive.
Yeah, slightly overpitched.
It's a good shot, but very well fielded.
It is. Rahmatullah Mangal. Excellent fielding. Daud Ahmad there, who is very quick in the air. Gets very tough for the batter to pick him up, to read. So last ball of his over. Oh, that is excellent. Excellent bowling.
Karambir just blocking it out.
Just conceded a single
What
in
an
his first
over.
over.
Really great over to finish the power play there for France.
Yeah. So they managed to score 34 for the last of 1 over in the power play. Karanbir is on 21 of 19 and Imran 9 of 15. Daud Ahmad, who bowled the last over, was treated to watch him and just conceded a single.
Really good job there by the French team. Current run rate is at 5.67, required is at 9.21. However, we've seen it in the French side that even at the score, if you can just build that partnership and you get control as a batting unit, you can bring the game back. So
Yeah.
Austria is not out of this as of yet. However, you would think that this has lit a little fire in the French team. So Rahmatullah comes in for his first over.
Rahmatullah Mangal. Yes, nicely played towards the third man just for a single. Rahmatullah Mangal, who is not as expressive as Zahir Ahmad or Noman Amjad, but he varies his phases and he brings those off cutters and leg cutters variations as well. So he's an intelligent bowler.
Karambir going for it. Is it the maximum? Yes. 6 runs over there. Karambir getting hold of it.
It was slightly overpitched and Karambir played down the ground for a maximum.
It didn't sound like he hit it out of the middle, but Karambir is such a strong batter that just the power of his swing, he got hold of that one and he managed to go over the boundary line for a 6.
Nicely played. There's a mix-up and he could be run out. Oh. The bowler should be behind the wickets. He still was a bit shorter had he collected in.
Let's have a look over here. Imran was committed. He wanted to go, but Karambir thought,
And look at now, Mangal. You should have been behind the wickets.
Yeah, he had time to get back.
Yeah, this time, no confusion. Just for a single.
Yeah, this one being hit just in front of square, where the fielder had to run a little bit more to get to it, making it an easy option for a single. But yeah, almost crucial run out there for the Austrians. They would not have wanted a wicket to fall down right now. The French team would have loved it.
Oh.
And there's that variation you were talking about.
Yeah. So this is good comeback from Mangal after being hit for a maximum. Yes, this is.
Last ball left in the over here for Mangal. Let's see what he's got on offer for us.
Excellent. He varies his paces. Those variations makes it difficult. The first one was a bit slower. This comes a bit quicker. So this is excellent, intelligent bowling.
And he also bowls from quite high up with his action. So if If he hits the right area, he gets that.
So you could expect something. Dawood Ahmadzai, who is a leg breaker, can give you that googly as well. Just played for a single softly by Kernby. Yeah. They know he's the man bowler. They have to be careful against him.
Dawood is a very passionate player. You can see the emotion on his side, like every single ball I've seen, even when he appeals, he's got so much energy and passion coming through.
Oh, must be wide.
Had the right plan over there, but he just pushed it down a little bit too much. Just look at that, like ball pitching in the block hole, just in front of the crease over there. So difficult to play those ones.
Good fielding. Jamshed Nasiri, who is at the cover.
There was a little bit of shouting of keeper, keeper, but it's just a dot ball over there. Good bowling.
Oh, I think there was inside edge and it was going down the leg too.
I feel as well that there was some bat involved over there.
I like the control that he has. I mean, as a leg spinner, you would expect 1-2 balls if he bowls shorter or full toss, but he would never give you that chance for that bad ball to be punished. There it is, a bit shorter.
And Imran just hitting it down too long on. He took it easy, and the fielder actually came in and took a shy at the stumps. He had to make a sprint those last 3 meters, as we see on this replay. But yeah, we had to get back to the action, unfortunately, over there.
Well, can't be take him or just watch him. Yeah, nicely played.
A little bit too short and wide. However, France will be happy with only a single. It's as soon as those boundaries come in that you start to worry a bit. France will not complain about that one.
Yes, 2 balls to go in this over. Yeah.
Kernby trying.
It's played for a single towards the down ground. Yeah. So, is it over? Yeah. So France, after 8 overs, they would be happy taking 1 wicket and not conceding too many runs. Keeping that run rate creeping, I would say. Now it's almost touching 10 and over from here on for Austria. Mangal again.
Just a single down to long on. We do apologise. The score will be updated soon.
It was uppish, but in the gap. Oh, nicely played. And the gap. So this is good batting from Kernby. It was full tossed, and he utilized it in the best way for a boundary.
Yes, that was a freebie given to Kernby. Just have a look at this. Full toss, low full toss, roughly knee height. And Karimbi just picking the gap over there, hitting it straight to the boundary, and that's 4 runs.
Mangal into his 3rd ball of the over. A bit shorter. And that is played towards the extra cover for maximum. This is some hitting from Karanbir. So this is good batting. Karanbir, who is a strong guy and can hit you for 6s. A few balls short there, so he can hit you. So
yeah, and he was just given enough room over there. And it's again a kind of a freebie for Karimbi, where he could just swing his arms nice and free, get some good momentum there, and he got the maximum. That's a much better ball over there, just a single, but also smart batting from the Austrians. 2 boundaries over there, and when the good ball came around, just pushed it down for a single.
this is good batting, decent batting after hitting him for a 4 and maximum. Took the single. Imran
trying the deep cover area, but finding the fielder. He hit that well, but unfortunately, only a single.
tennis.
62 हो गया.
Yeah, that one just going over the edge, being called a wide. Current score, we're on 62 runs for 1. It's been a good over here so far. I see now that the scores are starting to update on the scoreboard, on the screen. Karimbi trying for a big one, doesn't get hold of it. However, still just getting through for a single.
It was the last ball of the over, I believe, and 63. Just to update you, it was slow and a bit fuller.
Yes, 63 after 9. Good comeback over here for Austria. They really needed an over like this.
We've got a match on here, so Karanbir, who is playing so nicely, they've got wickets. Dawood Ahmadzai, who is a wicket-taking option for the French captain.
Is that an edge? The keeper and the team is excited. Everybody's appealing over there.
The
umpire is not interested.
Umpire is not interested.
Let's have a look over here. What happened over here? What did we hear? Ooh. Was there a touch on the bat or not? The keeper is very excited. He seems like there was a touch on the bat. It's a bit difficult to see there. But it's umpire's call in the end. Umpire was not happy. And we have a dot ball the next ball. So 2 dot balls in this over so far.
Dawood Ahmadzai, he's so economical. Just conceded, I believe, 4 or 5 runs, and he's into his 3rd over. We are to update this scorecard. Oh, this is excellent. This is huge, high and handsome over the park. So this is out of the park now. Excellent batting from Karanbir. It was pitched a bit fuller and he hit for a maximum.
That ball nearly landed in the foundation of the new parking lot being built there at the back. What a good, strong stroke over there by Karanbir. Really controlled it. Almost into the building site. Lovely shot.
Yeah, just played for a single towards the point. So there's good batting. Every now and he hits a boundary, then he takes a single. Sensible cricket from Karanbir.
You can just about see that the French team, they are starting to sort of drop their shoulders a bit after these last 2 overs. They just need that 1 wicket to give them a little bit of momentum again, a little bit of a boost in energy.
Imran playing softly towards the leg side for a single. Came across the line, but luckily played towards the leg side for a single. Now scoreboard has been updated. And nicely played towards the deep point just for a single. So Dawood Ahmad, though he was hit for a 6, just conceded 13 runs in his 3 overs.
And we are at 10 overs, halfway mark. And we'll just get a confirmation, but we believe the score is updated now. 69 for 1 after 10. It's been good cricket from both sides over here. Some good bowling performances from the French team. A little bit of a slow start for Austria, but Karanbir, he's standing tall. He's had a few big shots over there.
Just conceded 15 in 3 overs, so there is a drink break. So the French team will have to evaluate the situation and would see the options if they can get Karanbir out.
Yeah. 71.
So that's run rate is still under control. It's not going over 10, 9.2, and modern days, if you have wickets in hands, it's quite achievable.
Yes, I believe the French team, they were around the same, or even in the 60s, around 67, and they had lost 3 wickets at the time. So, and we can see the target that the French team has put up, and it's purely because of that lovely partnership from Roberts.
And it was Jamshed Nasir.
Exactly, the 2 of them. And here we have Karanbir and Imran having had a really good partnership being put together. Yeah, the players are getting ready after the short little drinks break. We have a new bowler coming up, we believe. Seems like he's getting ready. And there we can see the partnership, the current partnership. We have 61 out of 47 balls. So this has been a key partnership for Austria. They have to continue with this. And we have a new bowler coming up.
Rahmatullah Mangal. Oh, this is good batting. Excellent batting. And it went for a maximum towards the extra cover region. He pitched it up and it was nicely played.
straight into the nets that's been built there at the bottom of the ground. Umpire's just checking the ball, making sure everything is okay. Here we go.
Good comeback from.
A little bit of extra pace over there. Keeper went for a shy at the bowler side, and very well done by the fielder on long on. He came running in. He saw there might have been an opportunity and there needed to be some backing, so good awareness by the fielder over there. It's always good to see.
So it is Mangal replacing Mangal. It is Rahmatullah Mangal. And we had, so Kambir, who is on 49, is on the strike. He played superbly, deserves to. Oh,
Puts it in the slot, and that ball gets punished over the side screen, over the fence, nearly hitting the team bus at the back. Lovely shot here by Karambir. Just hitting straight through the line, lots of power, timing that shot.
this is some serious hitting from, and he reaches his 50 in a style.
50 up there, yes. I would like to see that previous view again. It seemed like the ball actually landed in the road, so he very nearly hit the team bus, as you can see there, just behind the side screen. And the bowler, let's have a look over here. Let's see this ball. We just have a perfect view. There the ball is about to land, and yes, the ball landed in the road, missing the bus by about 2, maybe 3 meters. Umpires are currently looking at the ball, and they believe that the ball needs to be exchanged. Third umpire going on, just having a look at the ball, giving them the options available over there.
Rahmatullah Mangal, who is pitching a ball a bit fuller. And Karambir, with a strong guy, put him for the 2 maximum. So this is good batting. Excellent partnership is going on for Austria. So it is under control, 8.3 required run rate. And they would be happy the way it's going for them. So they've changed the ball. You've got to understand, once it hits the road, so it can get damaged.
Yeah, we are actually very lucky, the third umpire giving us the ball to have a quick little look over there. Oh, bowler is excited, thinking there's an edge.
Passionate,
but nothing over there. Yeah, Rashid, we can see why this ball had to be changed.
Yeah, it was hit by Karambir, and when it hits that road asphalt, so it could be damaged.
Yeah, that tar road it's not a smooth tar, it's more of a little bit of a harder surface tar, so the ball got a little bit damaged over there. But yeah, it's always nice to see. Here we go.
Yeah, this is good comeback from Rahmatullah. Excellent
really
comeback.
good, yeah.
After being hit for 2 maximum. Yes.
Yeah, Karambir might feel that he missed out on that one. Tips his head a little bit. He feels like he could have gotten that one over extra cover for another boundary. But it's really good over there for Austria, bringing them back.
That scorecard and let the viewers know that. So Dawood Ahmad into his last over. Nicely played.
Wanting to push a single, but good fielding by the French team. can see Imran, he didn't really look at the run. He just hit the ball and run, kind of tip and run that you play as a child, but there was not an opportunity. Oh, bottom edge.
Unfortunate for the ball. It was completely missed by the keeper. We could understand a bottom edge. It's not an easy to pick it. Yes, that was tough.
And it was a thick bottom edge. That ball went down very, very quickly. And a very lucky 4 runs over there for Imran.
I've been saying if they don't give wickets to Dawood Ahmadzai, and they're not giving any now, so this is good batting. Played towards the offside just for a single. Imran. Probably wide.
That's a wide ball over there.
Yeah, we can see him. Oh. Played without any risk, just for a single towards the cover region. Kanri, he understands if he stays till end, so it is achievable.
Yes, this is good. Just keeping that score ticking on. You just have to get through. Dawood's bowling over here. Oh, look at the keeper. Just trying the flick over there to maybe try and sneak in and run out. But the batter was safe. But still good awareness there. I'm seeing a little bit of indoor cricket from my earlier days with that back flick from the keeper. As an indoor cricket, you do a lot of flicks.
No, FC is going towards down the leg, so has been rejected.
Yeah, just after that bottom edge that went for the boundary through the keeper's legs from Imran, the next ball, he hit it straight down.
Finishes his spell, conceded, I believe, 21 runs. We are to update that one, and taking no wicket, so has been a successful session for Austria, not giving any wicket to him. 19 or 21 runs, I beg your pardon, by Dawood Ahmadzai, who has conceded in his. So it's Mangal again.
Short ball, but it's up in the air, down to mid-wicket region.
Oh, he has dropped. He has dropped. And it is Dawood Ahmadzai
who missed that one, unfortunately. And that's a big wicket. I mean, it's the wicket of Karanbir. He definitely thought he was out.
He caught it, but in the last moment, he just lost his control. And everything was perfect until he lost his control. So just Imran played for a single. Ruhollah Mangal, who is varying his pace. And we can see Dawood Ahmadzai so furious with himself.
Slower ball over there by Mangal. Very good comeback over there.
What I liked about Mangal, he varies his pace, those cutters, and then it's so This is good bowling from Mangal. Oh, excellent shot. Created that room. It was there to be hit, and he put it for a maximum. So, excellent batting from Karanbir.
Yeah, that was a really good shot over there, just straight through the line. And thank you to our spectators over there helping the fielders out.
I think it is. Is it Bukhari? No.
And
Again.
another one. Another boundary over there. So after a really good start of the over, I mean, and that's the problem. That's the danger man of Karanbir, and he was dropped on the first ball of this over.
Yeah, they provided him a chance, and he's making of that chance excellently. He's just utilizing that one. The second life has been given to him, and you can't give such a batter another chance who can take the game away from you. Oh,
Tries there, and the keeper unfortunately misses out. Did it get a hand on to stop it, not reach the boundary? No, it didn't reach the boundary. And they come back for 2 runs over there.
Lucas who fielded at the boundary.
Let's have a look at this again.
It was inside edge, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was unreachable for the keeper, but very well fielded over there. Great job there, saving an extra 2 runs.
No man Amjad and Lucas, so good teamwork.
And that can be very crucial, those additional 2 runs. But I mean, this landed up being a very expensive over. And of that, France would want to kick themselves for that. However, they must just remember that this game is not over. Yes, the run rate is very equal now, 8.15 and required at 8.14. France just needs 2 good overs over here. 1 over where they get a wicket in, and it will change.
Jamshed Nasiri, who is the new bowler, and has been so. Yeah, pitch a bit shorter, and Imran, who is rotating the strike, is playing an important innings here. 39 of 39, and this partnership, if it lasts for 2-3 more hours, can take the game away from them. So they have to take one of them, and Karanbir would be ideally the one they would look forward to have. It's a good ball.
Yes, really good from Jamshed over there. Feels like it's skid through a little bit.
Yeah,
perhaps maybe just stayed low as well.
Looks an off breaker. Yeah, that looks that wild swing from Karanbir just for a single towards the leg side. This is good bowling from Jamshed Nasiri. He seems to be an off breaker. Yeah, this is good bowling.
Yes, this is the type of over that France will be looking for. They would want 2 overs of less than 5 runs conceded, just to push that required run rate up.
Yes, excellent bowling. This is great bowling. So this is going well for the France in this over. Just conceded 2 runs, and he would love to finish it well. Last ball to go.
Yeah, just a wild swing there from Imran. Again, we've seen you don't have to swing, just time the ball, play your normal shots, and you can get the boundary. You're playing with the wind.
And
is that a catch? Yeah. That is a catch. Christian Roberts over there is back in the game. It's again Christian Roberts and Jamshid.
Yes, so the partnership continues where they left. He bowled and Christian Roberts took the catch. So these two.
This is the over that France was looking for.
Absolutely. They broke that partnership, and it is Imran who is back into the pavilion after making a very good knock, 39 of 42 balls.
We've seen this multiple times. We've seen it throughout this whole tournament. Whenever there's a big, strong partnership that's been going on, as soon as you get one wicket, there's another wicket that falls quickly. So France would want to capitalize and get another wicket, hopefully that of Karambir, to bring them into the match, to have two new batters at the crease. But this is some good cricket that we are watching and experiencing over here. Just that.
Who has 1 hour to go, and they look forward for one more wicket, and that too of Karambir. As you said, it can happen, two wickets in a quick session. So Ahmad Zahir will bowl his last over, and quite interesting. Now he's bowling from over the wicket. Oh, this is excellent.
Karambir just using the power that he's got, together with the wind blowing in that direction. And he hits another 6.
Slightly overpitched, and it was there to be hit. So you can't go a bit fuller to this man. He can hit you. And we have seen Karambir, who got starts in the first match. This is
hits it straight, hits it hard, and it's a misfield.
This is some serious hitting. Straight down the ground for a boundary. He's turning it on for Austria. 72 and just 42 balls.
And he had a slow start as well. Oh yeah, that's a bad fielding. You would expect that one to be stopped, but perhaps the mood of the fielders are just not high enough. And this is up in the air.
It's uppish. But this time, no mistake from Mangal. And rightly so, as you said, another wicket is on the cards, and it's Karambir, who played superbly, has just lost his temper and gave his wicket. Wanted to hit every ball out of the park, and this time nicely taken by Mangal. So Ahmad Zahir was brought to take his wicket, and that paid off.
Yeah. He's still got another 10 runs over there in that over, which can be costly for France, but it's a great catch over there, and it's the danger man of Karambir who is out. And now we've got two brand new batters who haven't faced the ball each, and France need to take this opportunity and feel that they are back in the game, because having two new batters in, it's quite a difficult thing to come in, especially when you've had two guys who's just been out there playing phenomenally well, and then you have to come in and make some runs.
Yeah, I totally agree. Two new batters, so best chance for the France to take them.
And what a lovely shot.
The captain started from the boundary, Aqib Javed. So first ball for a boundary towards the deep point, and this is good batting. Just guided.
And he just had enough of it in to get it past the fielder, a diving fielder. Great effort over there, but just not enough.
Played with a straight bat for a single. Excellent batting. And I saw him play a very crucial innings yesterday too, and that was with Muhammad Bilal Zalmay, making almost 15 or 20 runs, but with a runner ball striking over 100. So he can be a person to look. Oh, this is some serious batting.
First ball for Hamid. And it's got a big 6 over there, over the cow corner region.
So excellent batting. And they have started where Karan Kambir has left it, a 4 and a 6. So has been an expensive over.
21 from just that over. And Ahmed Zahir, although he got another wicket and he got the important wicket of Karambir, he conceded the same amount of runs in 1 over that he did in his first 3 overs. That was a really important over for Austria, bringing the required run rate down to below 7 right now.
And this has happened repeatedly to Ahmed Zahir. In the last 2 other games, he conceded the same amount of runs in the last over that he conceded in the first over. So it has not been a lucky last over for him. Jamshed Nasri, who bowled a superb over last over, continued. Just conceded a single and conceded 2 runs. So Akib, the captain, Austria would need him to stay there. Just played for a single, a risky one. Oh, it could be. Umpire is not interested. I think he did not hit the wicket. Ball just threw out of his hand.
The fielders got excited over there.
Just replay will show us.
No, he made his ground. That was a good running from Akib. Oh, that's a really good ball over there. You can't get better than that.
This is excellent bowling. Jamshed, who played an important innings in batting, now is bowling perfectly. Slightly shorter, but it's upish, and he wants to take himself. Oh no!
Oh no! And he missed the catch.
So this is a bit sloppy from French team. They dropped a few catches, and he had all the time of the world to come under the ball, and oh no.
I think the wind just pushed it a little bit away because you saw he went quite far away from his face to catch that ball.
A risky one. Oh.
I must say the throwing from the French team has been on point.
Yes.
They've had, I think that's been now like the 4th direct hit that I've seen over here. So well done to the French team. Just made it in. Half a foot about, but good awareness from the wicketkeeper. Well done over there to create an opportunity out of almost nothing over there. So very well done to the wicketkeeper.
Again shot, but a bit quicker this time. So a good over. Just conceded 3 runs. Jamshed Nasri is turning in for the bowling too. So this is good bowling.
Yeah, missed out on a catch. So far, both with bat and ball. And Austria is on 132 for 3 after 16 overs. They are requiring 31 runs out of only 4 overs left. Required run rate at 7.75, whereas the current run rate is at 8.25. That over from Jamshed really made a difference again to that required run rate. He's playing a really tremendous role with the ball over there.
Noman Amjad now into his 3rd over, and it's not going to be easy to make score against him. Akib, the captain of Austria. Just played towards the leg side for a single. Dawood Ahmad there who fielded there.
Yes. Ball was played towards mid-wicket, a little bit up in the air. However, Dawood was more at square leg region, needing to run to his left. He's now... Has he just moved a bit closer to throw the ball? Yes, he's going back to just in front of square at a square leg position. And Numan is coming in.
Oh,
Full toss.
So Hamid misses an opportunity.
Yeah, umpire says it's below the waist. It's not going to be a no ball. It is a missed opportunity. And France can be very happy with that.
Yeah, it was there to be hit, but sometimes these full tosses are not easy to put it away. No man, could be a slower one. Not. So this is good bowling. Excellent bowling from Noman Amjad. I've been saying it's not easy to play against. I mean, to take runs against him. He's a very intelligent bowler. And yes, so far a good over.
Bit of a bouncer there, one for the over, the umpire is calling. Akib Javed, he's not happy. He thought that was going to be a wide. He's looking straight to the umpire, asking the question, but umpire says no. It's only one for the over. It's not over your head. Good bowling from Numan. That's up in the air.
This is excellent from the captain. And this is good batting. Excellent. It was a slower one. He picked it up and he just utilized it for the maximum. So the runs they needed, they got it. Last ball of the over. Oh, no.
Oh, great fielding right in front of us over here. Really, really good. Saved the boundaries, saved an extra 2 runs. And that's the fire that the French team need. They need to save those boundaries whenever it's possible. And it's great fielding over here. Just have a look at this dive.
Mangal
pushed it out.
Excellent fielding. And he threw back towards the keeper.
Unfortunately,
last 2 delivery and that 6 that went towards the mid wicket. So Rahmatullah Mangal, he will be bowling.
I'm quite surprised that they've taken Jamshid off because he's bowled so well and he's got 2 overs left. I feel like he could have finished off his overs, bowling this over and the last over.
I totally agree with you. I mean, he has been bowling superbly. Just conceded 5 runs in his 2 overs.
Exactly.
So, and they feel more comfortable against the pace rather than spin bowling. Wild swing, but has been called for a while.
We were talking about it in the first match, the Swedish-Norwegian match, where we said that the spin bowlers are difficult to get away, and they've had such an important role over this weekend so far. So to take your spin bowler, who's been so economical off, it's quite a strange decision for me.
I totally agree with again, but was it an edge? Was it an edge?
Umpire's not calling wide. I thought it was going to be wide, so there must have been an edge. Let's have a look at the replay here. Yes, there was just a tiny bit of an edge, and
there was a snake. Just kisses the bat. So,
and you can just see because the fielders are just that little bit flat, it's that lack in judgment, and the keeper misses out. The captain is not going to be happy with himself there. And there's another wide.
He's trying to bowl those balls away from the stumps, and it's too much away. Rahmatullah Mangal needs to adjust his line and length. We could understand you can bowl those wide Yorkers, those. Yeah, that is, yeah, you have to be there. This is good bowling.
That's the line he wants.
Exactly. So,
but at this point in the game, it's quite difficult to constantly get that right spot because the margins are so small.
Yeah, I think the batter now this time would see if he can shuffle a bit towards the offside, so makes it that he can reach to the ball.
I'm quite surprised not to see somebody out at deep point with the area he's bowling, but this ball hit in the air straight down the throat.
It is Jamshed. Again, Jamshed is all over Austrian now. He's bowling well, he's fielding well, he batted well. So this is a dream match for him.
And you can see the French team, they're getting together, they are talking here, they're saying, this game is not over. We still have 2.5 overs left. We're still in this match. They still need to get 19 runs.
Absolutely.
We can do this.
It will go till the last over. And if they can bowl last 3 balls here well, so run it can go above 9 or 8.5. So it is in a balanced match. It can go either way. They've got the wicket of Hamid, but I would say Aqib Javed, he would be the key, the captain, still there, making 16 of 10 balls. Just keep him off strike. The new batsman, Zishan Ahmed, is there. It's a good time to have some dot balls. This is good bowling, excellent bowling from Rahmatullah Mangal.
That's more like it. That's the line he wants. The first 3 balls, he went too wide. He got the edge on the second ball. However, he's managed to correct that line, and now he's hitting the target that he's aiming for. This is really good bowling.
Excellent. He's not coming on the stumps. He understands dot balls are golden balls here. Just go for the dot balls. Once again, but this time umpire calls a wide, and the batsman not shuffling, not using his feet to unsettle him. So he has just been on that line for the whole hour, I can say.
Yeah, you can just see that Rahmatullah, he quickly turned around, hoping the umpire won't call a wide. But yes, that one definitely crossing the line way before it reaches the crease.
And that is what we were talking about. So he just shuffled towards the offside, and it makes, he misses. So we can understand it cannot be given wide. So you just shuffle towards the offside.
But even that one was still in. Even with him shuffling, it was still within the original wide line. But the wicketkeeper is battling over here. He's missed 2 balls now.
Captain.
It wasn't a catch, but he still missed that one. Last ball of Rahmatullah's over. Pushes it out to deep extra cover.
They wants to have a second, and it was a slower throw from the... From this.
It's the captain, Aqib Javed. He knew that he had to get back so that he could get the strike of the next over. He had to push for the second one. And you can see in this replay, he's pushing hard from the get-go. There's a little bit of a slip on Zishan's side, but in the end, he makes it bat quite comfortably.
So Austria needs 16 in the last 2 overs. And the captain is there, Aqib Javed. Noman Amjad into his last over.
I was questioning having Rahmatullah coming back on and not keeping Jasrid on, but it was only 5 in that over, and they got
superbly.
A really good wicket over there. So well done to Rahmatullah. Great job over there. And we
can
have
understand,
Numan
I mean,
coming back for his final over, the 19th over of the match.
I mean, I did that when they are swinging hard, so spin bowlers could be a gamble. But oh no, this is not good bowling. Full toss and put away for the maximum. Oh no.
Yeah, we saw this in the previous over as well. Unfortunately, they missed out on one previous over with the full toss, but Aqib Javed punishing the ball, doing to it what it deserves.
Luckily, it is not given no ball because it was above the, or it has been called.
The captain just running to Numan, just saying to them, just keep your cool, do what you do best. You can restrict them, you can get another wicket over here. We are still in this.
Austria. Oh, superb. This is excellent batting from the
Excellent
captain.
gap.
This is superb batting. And he found that gap towards the offside. It was there to be hit. So Aqib, who is playing a cameo here, 28 of just 12 ball. This is good batting. He's taking his side towards the victory now.
And Austria only needing 4 more runs to win.
Oh, down the wicket, just for a single.
You can see that Javed, he had the intentions of finishing the match with that shot. However, it was just not hit right, and only managed to get a single out of that ball. It brings Zishan back on strike. 3 balls remaining of this over, 3 runs required. Let's see. That's a really good ball. That's much better over there from Numan. That's where he should have bowled to Aqib. Unfortunately, he didn't. He had to pay the price in those first 2 balls. But that's a really good ball. On the crease, nice and full. And that's what you want to see.
So this is some great batting from Austrian batters, and they are now, oh, just misses the stump. So this is good comeback from the bowler. Still needs 3 and 1.1 over and 7 balls, you can say. If he can misses this, you never know, it's cricket. 3 in the last over, and take Aqib for the first ball.
Yeah, this is where it was. We watched the last ball.
Yeah, it is dot.
Yes,
it is
dot
dot.
ball. This is now where those first 2 boundaries of the over is costing them, because if they only got a single of the first ball and Numan could have had dot balls for the rest, they could have just given them a single of this last ball, brings Zishan back on strike with 10 needed of the last over, and the batsman who is not getting bat on ball on strike. However, 3 runs required.
The boundary line, they know Aqib will try to hit him. So you could see there are protections.
Rahmatullah coming back on to finish us off with the last over of the match. First ball, really good ball.
This is good bowling. Can we see a drama at the last moment now? 3 required of 5 balls.
Really good ball over there. Aqib wanting to get the gap over there past the point for fielder at backward point, but just missing out on the ball. Second ball coming in. And he plays it, and it's short of the deep cover fielder, who had come in about 5 to 10 meters from the boundary, but just not reaching him. However, it's only a single, it's only 1 run, and Zishan is back on strike.
Now I would love to see fielders coming into the circle. Just only, I mean, Austria need only 2 runs. So bring your fielders closer. Don't allow that easy single. And keep Akif off the strike. No, this is good batting from Zishan.
That's exactly to the guy who was outside of the ring, at least from my point of view. Yeah, where he's standing now, I believe he's inside the ring. But the previous ball, he was just outside and giving an easy single. We can have a look at this view. Yeah, we can see the field is outside of the ring there, giving away an unnecessary single. Scores are level, 1 run required, and the captain, he's on strike. Is he just going to take an easy single, or is he going to want to finish it in style with the boundary?
I mean, it usually happens if you want to finish it in style, so you could put your team in trouble too. Oh,
And he goes over.
yeah, so that is maximum, I
man.
believe. Yeah, so
1 bound. Yeah, maximum
and
over
he
there.
finishes in style with the Dhoni style, and that's all for Austria. They managed to score, and match is over.
They managed to get to the runs, the required target, with 2 balls left in the end. It was a great fight from the French team. They really stuck their heads out over there. We had a very good partnership by Jamshred and Roberts, who stuck it out there for France. They got them the target over there. But in the end, it's Austria who turn out victorious. Just look at that match summary over there. Karambir 72 or 43. Imran playing a crucial role together with Karambir 39 or 42, constantly making sure Karambir got the strike. And in the end, captain Akif Javed finishing it off, 36 runs of 16 overs. Great performance over there from the Austrian team. But also, let's not write France off. They put their hearts out there. They played phenomenally well. They fought till the end. Unfortunately, just falling short in the end.
It was outstanding match, and it was treat to commentate on that one, and a very outstanding match. So both teams played superbly, but at the end one has to win, and it is Austria who again proved to be the best, and they have won all their matches, 3 out of 3. They must be proud of their performances.
Definitely, but again, it's been a fantastic and exciting day of cricket. 2 very strong matches going down to the wire with great performances. Lots of runs today that we saw from the ground over here, and it's great cricket overall.
Absolutely. And Karambir, who was the standing performer from Austria, made it very easy when he was chasing the target. And you have to give credit to the captain Akif Javed, the way he batted in the last part of the innings, making 36 of just 16 ball. It was an innings that he took his team over the line. So an exciting match we had.
Definitely. But with that said, Rashid, thank you very much for having me today. It was a pleasure commentating here with you. And to all our viewers, we hope you enjoyed the cricket today. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you tomorrow again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.